Hello, lovely people. This is your boy Theophilus Ajay Intiako. Um, this is the first time making a video and then posting on YouTube. This is my first video, my first ever video that I made myself, and then I'm going to post on my YouTube channel. Um, I hope that you follow by clicking on the follow button down there, and then you could also share to your friends to support this channel, and then you can also hit the like button if you like the video that I posted. There is something that I want us to discuss. I want us to talk about, and this is for every youth, just like me, who might be facing life by now. You're trying to do some one or two things, you know, getting ready for life or living life now, but then you are not really seeing the things the way you want to see them. Probably the way life is going for you, that's not how you thought it would be, or that's not how you wished it to be. And this especially for people who are, let's say, now coming up. Say if you're about 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. But it's also for people who are around 30, 35, 40. Yeah. It's a life issue. How to prepare yourself financially. Most times, we wished we were riding the cars and then living life like probably the big people we know around, despite in Ghana, Dangote, Nigeria. I mean, Kennedy Japan in Ghana. I mean, there's so many great people that we know. Mark Zuckerberg is not an exception. We want to live life like those people, but we are not willing to, pay the price to get to where we need to get to. Neither are we willing to go through the process to get to where they are. And sometimes we just sit and relax and then fold our arms. Not really fold our arms, but then we kind of like pay attention to things that these people we are looking up to didn't pay attention to in the first place. Why am I saying this? Because most of the time we see that these people have just blown, they just blow, and then their money is huge, and they are having millions and billions of dollars, of Ghana cedis, of naira, using Ghana and Nigeria mostly because I don't know much about my brother African countries or my sister countries. Sooner or later we get to know more about them, and then we might also be able to give practical examples about those other countries or other sister countries that are in Africa and in other places. But then let's say for now, this Ghana and Nigeria is what I know most about. Abuja, um, Lagos. Those are very famous places, Yeah. So, yeah, let me go straight to what I was talking about. And excuse me if, let's say, I use some of my Ghanaian dialect in this conversation, because Ghanaians, we normally like to flow with our language. So forgive me if I use some of it in my video. But then, as I was saying, some of us wish we are there already, and then we are making it, we are living life, we are riding in the cars that we want to ride in, but we don't want to pay the price to get there. And often you see that young guys will be dating young ladies, and because they want to, the pressures of this world are getting to them so much, they just rush and then use someone, an innocent person's life and blood, for that sacrifice that we are not willing to pay by ourselves. What is this sacrifice I'm talking about? I see life as something that has to do with I see life as a tree, as the life of a tree. A tree, because you look at the process through which a tree goes through to become that tree we see out there, bearing fruits and all that for us. The process it goes through to get there is amazing. And I think it's something that we should emulate, or we should consider, or we should think about, or we should learn from. A tree isn't a tree from the beginning. A tree is but a seed. I think this is too big. A seed may be as tiny as this. Very, very small from the beginning. So just like as we were born kids, but before it was a sperm and an egg that came together to form the fetus. And after some time, you develop to a baby or a child, and you are giving birth to. You come to earth, you go through all the things you need to go through. Some go to school, some do not. Some will be selling on the street, some may just die. But if you're watching this YouTube channel today, it means that you didn't die, you are growing. So a seed is also very small. It falls on the ground, or someone plants it, or anyways it happens. Then it goes down into the soil, it dies, and then this small thing sprouts out, and then it starts growing small and small. I mean, there is not a day you can be standing there and be watching the tree the whole day, you will not see it growing. And every time you come, you go and then come, you go and come, you go and come, you see that it is growing bit by bit. Nobody sees it growing, but you see that at a point in time it changes. At a point in time it's growing. At a point in time, like, it keeps changing and changing. And then you see that it has grown to some height like this, and then it grows and gets branches here and there. It starts, even the fruit doesn't just come out like that. It starts with some flower, and then you see that some will even be falling off, and then some of them will be changing and then be forming fruits. And then it gets to a point where you can plug it and then eat. Now, how do I compare this to life? Most of us are not ready to go through all that long process to grow. We don't go through that process to grow. There are things when you are growing you need to be doing. You need to be doing to be able to grow. Some of us, we got educated. Those are things you are doing to grow yourself, your mental growth, academic. You are getting to learn something. Some people don't go to school, they start trading. It is something you are learning as well. Some of us go to school to a certain point, and then we leave the school and then try to do something else. It's something that you are doing to learn something. You are learning. Anything you do, you learn from it. You learn. Despite wasn't despite from childhood. No. He wasn't born rich, having all the things he's having. No. Dangote wasn't born having all the things he's having now. No. His company started small and it's growing and growing and growing and growing. He's paid a lot. He's paid the price. He's gone through a lot. He has studied a lot. That man has a lot in his head. So you don't just sit there and be like, I want to be like him, and not do anything to grow. And most of us don't stick to one particular thing. We don't stick to one particular thing. Today you want to learn this trade, tomorrow you want to learn that thing, the next day you don't want to do it anymore because you are frustrated, because you feel that's not for you, because you feel that you cannot do it, because you feel that people are going to see you and then you'll be like, why are you so dirty? People are going to see you and then be like, me, that guy, common painter, common mechanic, common electrician. No, I can't be with that person. Because your friends are going and then you are just there, and then you think that that is not what you have to do. Who said so? Who said so? I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, there is no work on this planet that if you give yourself wholly to it, you cannot make money from. Some will make money from talking. Some will make money from doing. Nobody makes money from not doing. Not doing anything at all. Nobody makes money from anything like that. Because the people who are talking, I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, they learn a lot to be able to talk the talk that they do. Some people are always watching YouTube channels, YouTube videos, and then so they can get something to talk about. It's a preparation. Some people are doing, they've learned a lot, and then they are doing. What is it that you have been able to learn and mastered? Or what is it that you can be able to learn and master? What is it that you are good at? Or even if you are not good at anything, what do you want to pick out of these whole things that are in this world? Whatever it is that is in this world that people are making money from, what is it that you want to pick out and then be like, I'm going to get to learn this and master it and make money from it? What? Or you are just, you sleep, you wake up, you go in and work for somebody, get paid some money, and then you come back home, you go and chill a little bit, come and pick your phone, chat to Adjoa today, chat to Abena, chat to Emerald, chat to Wendy, chat to Charlotte, chat to Teresa, chat to all the girls that you probably know. And you're wasting your energy on girls, messing around with girls. And you want to be like Dangote, you want to be like Kennedy Japan, you want to be like Despite them, you want to be like all those big people. Let me tell you today that what you are doing today will show where you get to tomorrow. You don't need to be reminded of that. You already know. Yeah, I know. You already know. But my little advice for you today: life is a process. As I told you, life is like a tree. And I'll talk about it more later on. Because the process that the tree goes through that's life. When you're even planted down there, nobody sees you. Nobody sees the seed. So when you are down there and you are learning, nobody sees you, nobody knows you, nobody knows your name. Nobody knew Despite when he started. Despite from Ghana, nobody knew him. But then now he doesn't need to introduce himself when he goes out. So there is time for the planting when you go down to the ground. That's when you are learning something. That's when you are actually learning a trade, learning books, learning something that you can do with your hands. Learning, that's when you are learning to do something. And don't just a mango tree cannot go and then be learning how an apple tree or a pawpaw grows and then bears its fruits. No. So if this is what you are learning, stick to it, learn it very well, and then master it. Master it. Make sure you do the last part. You master it. And nobody stops learning, because learning is a continuous process. I think Ford said that. Ford, the creator of the Ford car, he said, if you stop, the day you stop learning, whether you are old or you are young, you become an old person. Whether you are 20 today, you are 10 today, you are 100 today, you are 90, you are 80. The day you stop learning, that's when you become an old person. So, what have you learned? Are you a mechanic? Are you a painter? Are you a welder? What are you? Are you a doctor? A nurse? A priest? A bishop? A pastor? Are you a prophet? Are you a teacher? Are you a professor? What are you? Whatever it is that you are, you still need to learn from other people. Read other books. Watch some videos on whatever you are doing on YouTube. Please, the time you spend talking with Ajua, talking with Akusia, talking with Wendy, talking with Ray, talking with that, talking with her, talking with all the girls in your life. At the end of the day, when you are there and then your money is not coming, and then other people have paid the price and then their money is coming, don't just sit down and wish to be like them, because you didn't pay the price that you had to pay. There's a saying that you can't keep doing the same things and expect a different result. No. You need, if your life, the way it's going, you don't like it, you need to learn something new. You need to start doing things differently. Start doing things differently. The youth, let's start doing things differently. If the way it is going, you don't like it. Because now, those times we used to be farming, our forefathers used to be farming. When you're ready for life, they give you colors, get you a plot of land, and you start farming. It's not like that anymore. Now there are the Bugattis and all those huge cars that you've been hearing about, the Mercedes Benz and then all those things. They are all there, bro. They're all there. And I know very well you want to ride in any of them. Some will be like, for me, I don't really like those things, bro. If you would like it, you don't like it. You need to work hard. At least if not for yourself, for the next generation that is coming after you. You need to leave a legacy. Because despite son wouldn't have to go through what his father went through. But you're probably going through this because your father did what you are doing now. So your son may probably end up going through what you went through. If you're not ready to pay that, if you don't want that for your kid, if you don't want that for your family, better you start doing things differently. Learn a new thing. Master it. Don't just learn and leave it. Master it. Sometimes when we know how to do something small, we are done. It's okay. That's it. I know how to do it now. It's okay. and we are rushing, and then we are rushing, and then we go and take this lady, and then we impregnate the lady, and then it becomes a problem to us, and then we are now seeking help. Please help me, please help me, please help me with 100 cedis, please help me with 200 cedis, please help me with 50 cedis. Again, sorry for using most Ghanaian terms and all that, and Ghanaian currency and all that. But if you are really working towards something, your dream, you really know how to do something, and then, I mean, if you are learning how to repair a computer, you learn how to repair a laptop, you can learn how to repair phones, you can learn how to repair the newer phones that are coming up, how to repair iPhones, how to repair different machines. You can master it to a different level where you grow, master it. You'll be amazed where you can go with that. You'll be amazed. There's more to talk about, but then I don't need to make the video too long. We will talk about it in another video. Thank you for listening to me today. And please start, if you haven't found any trade that you want to, it's not too late. At least give yourself some time, 3 years, 4 years, learn something, give yourself wholly to it, be consistent with it. I bet you your life will change. Your life will change. God bless you as you do this, and things are going to change drastically. By the time you are done, it is not going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy. But at least you'll be able to start doing something that will be getting you some monies, and then you can still continue learning and continue until you get to a point where you just be happy with yourself that you paid that price, that you worked hard, that you worked smart, that you did what you had to do to master that trade you are learning, to master that thing that you are doing right now, to get to that level that you want to get to, so that you can also be a blessing to other people. That's when you become a tree, and then you bear the fruits, and then people come and then eat from you. We'll get there. We'll talk about that one too. Shalom. I love everybody. My name is Theophilus Nana Ejei Intiako. They normally call me Brainy. That's what my friends call me. And I thank you all for listening. Hit the subscribe button if you like the video, and then like it for me as well, and then share for your friends to also listen. Thank you. Reaching all of you from Italy, and then I'm sending my warmest greetings to everybody out there. Let's keep fighting. Africa is going to prosper. Let's keep working hard. Shalom.